Well, there are two separate policies that homeowners will sometimes have a choice between it, dependent on carrier. Your actual cash ACV is what's called actual cash value for a policy. And so when you're looking at an actual cash value as replacement instead of replacement cost, you're looking at what is going to get paid out with depreciation of the property. And so let's just start out by saying both of them do have their advantages in the insurance world, where an actual cash value will allow a customer to save money on their premium each year. It does come with the cost because it is not going to cover the property at the correct amount that it's going to need to be. Where replacement cost, it does cost the customer more in premiums, but in the end, it's going to allow the insurance company itself to help rebuild or fix an issue for that customer at a better rate. So what an actual cash value policy is you take the replacement cost analysis, and let's say that it's right on the line with the average cost value of a home in Texas of $300,000, right? So that, let's say it's saying the home to rebuild it, if everything were to go completely awry, is $300,000. Well, depending on the age of the property, it starts in an actual cash value policy, it starts to depreciate that value. And because I am terrible at math, let's say that the home is a little bit older, and so you're in an ACV policy and your depreciation has gone down to 50%. So what that means is it's going to take that $300,000 that it says it would cost to replace the home and automatically cut it in half. All right. So you're going from $300,000 to $150,000 right off the bat. And with hail season coming around, we'll kind of use that as an example. So let's say you come in and your roof is completely wiped out and you need to have a new roof installed, and it's going to cost $20,000. So again, you're automatically getting cut in half because your depreciation is down to 50%, right? And so you're down to $10,000. Then you're also going to have your deductible that comes into play. And so your deductible, we'll call it a 1% deductible again, because I'm terrible at math. So you got 1% of $300,000, right? So that's $3,000. So you're going to take that $10,000 that you're already down to, take another $3,000 off of that. So what's going to cost $20,000 to replace, the customer now only gets $7,000. I don't know about you or anyone else, but $3,000 is a lot easier than $13,000 for me, because I know that would 13 grand is going to kill me. 3,000 it'll hurt, but it's not going to hurt near as bad. So that's the way a ACV policy works. Now, the way a replacement cost works, like I said, it does generally cost more in the upfront. But in the long run, it covers the customer more appropriately, because let's say we still have that $300,000 home and we got that same hailstorm that comes through. So with that $20,000 in damage, less your 1% deductible, that $3,000, you're now getting $17,000 of your roof paid for. So that's where I come up with that $3,000 as compared to $13,000. So the magnificent thing is, like I said, they both have their advantages. One's going to save you money in, right now, where the actual cash value will save you money right now, where the replacement cost is going to save you a lot of money in the long run. So it's the big thing is it's very important for the customer to know what type of policy they are in and how it affects them. Because you don't want to think, okay, I've got this roof here, I'm about to get it replaced minus my deductible, and you find out you're in actual cash value. I personally try to steer customers away from the actual cash value policies just because I feel it does not do the insured service when it comes to, let me rephrase, it doesn't serve their best interest in the long run. So if they do end up having a big claim, I'm going to feel terrible personally if they're only getting half of what they um, are owed. So if tragedy happens and that $300,000 home is now gone, I personally will feel terrible if I come back and say, you know what, we're only giving you $147,000 because you're in this actual cash value policy. I saved you a little bit here, but I'm costing you a whole lot over here. And so it's a customer really does need to know the ins and outs of their policy, whether it's a replacement cost policy or an actual cash value policy. If they do not know what it is, they really need to talk to their carrier to find out exactly what it is, what their and it's amazing how many people don't even know what their deductibles are. Um, and if you have any questions, always ask your carrier. Or we're always happy to help you here at Shane Oliver Insurance here in Stephenville and Brownwood. We do have our 2 locations. We try to service all of Texas, but we really pride ourselves in servicing North Central Texas, where it's our community, where we've grown up. And so we're always willing to help out in any way. And if you need someone to explain your policy to you, we'd love for you to come in and see us here in Brownwood or Stephenville, or give us a call.